What's up, you guys? Welcome back. Today I'm super excited because we're gonna be doing a different type of video that I don't think I've ever done before. I'm basically going to do a full face and test all of these celebrity beauty brands. Some of these products and brands I've tried, other ones I have not tried at all. So I'm really excited to see because I feel like in the past couple years there has been such a wave of celebrity beauty brands. Some of them are amazing, aka REM Beauty, Fenty, like those are a couple of my favorites. And some of them I feel like are kind of like just kind of slapping their name on a product and hoping they sell, although they're not, really that good. Not me being shady. I'm not trying to be shady, but you guys know, some brands are definitely better than others. I want to do a full face and try and see. And I figured it'd be a fun little video to do together. So without further ado, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel if you have not already and click the little bell right next to the subscribe button so you're notified of all my future uploads, and let's go ahead and get started. All right, to get us started, I am gonna go in with Rhode. This is the Peptide Lip Treatment. My lips are super dry right now, so I need something on them as we go throughout this tutorial. Now, this is Hailey Bieber's, I don't wanna necessarily call it makeup brand, it's more of a skincare brand. Most of her products are skincare focused. This is the only product that I've actually tried from Rhode. It's definitely the most viral one. I'm trying to squeeze it out here. And I feel like when I ordered this, I had a very sour taste in my mouth from it. Not literally from the taste, it actually smells and tastes quite good. From the ordering experience, I didn't really love. I ordered it, I wanna say it was like 14 or maybe 16 bucks. It was kind of expensive for like a lip balm, essentially. But I ordered it because everyone was raving about it. My ordering process wasn't so great. I've never received like a tracking number or anything like confirming like, hey, we're sending this to you, thanks for ordering. And then like 2.5 weeks later, it just like showed up on my doorstep. I almost forgot that I had ordered it at that point. It wasn't their first launch though, so I'm sure she had like an influx of orders. And it does give a juicy, pretty look to the lips. So I do like this product. I want to try more and try like the other skincare products. I'm sure the ordering process is probably a lot more streamlined now that it's been open for a lot longer. And I feel like when I first ordered it, I was kind of like, okay, I feel like I wasted my money on this. It's not really worth the virality, but I do use it and I do like it. So I can't say that it's bad. If you've tried other products from Rhode, comment down below and let me know which ones you've liked. I wanna put in an order and try more. But we're starting off with that. Now, up next for our primer, I tried to only pick, like every single step of my makeup routine is gonna be a different brand, so we're not reusing the same brands over and over, because I could do a full face of Fenty, full face of REM Beauty. They have huge lines with a lot of products. I think I used one other Fenty product and like 2 REM Beauty products, but every other step is different brands, so we can try different brands every time. But for our primer, we have Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Primer. This, in my opinion, is one of the best top tier celebrity owned beauty brands. Rihanna is not only obviously a very talented singer and performer, but she is a business lady. She's got the Savage X Fenty, she has this, Fenty Skin, and Fenty Beauty is one of my favorites. Her products are great. Almost all of them work for me. There's a few products here and there that I don't love from Fenty, but for the most part, the line in general, I love most of the products. I think they're well thought out. They changed the game with their shade range when they dropped their initial foundation, and the products are good. They get an A+ in my opinion as far as celebrity beauty brands go. Okay, up next we have a new brand that I have never tried anything from, so I'm very excited. And this is a new product also. This is from Keys Soulcare. So this is Alicia Keys beauty brand. I believe most of her products are skincare focused, but she did come out with a It's Like Skin 2-in-1 concealer plus tint. So this is a newer launch. Again, I've never tried it. I have shade 260N right here, and I'm just gonna go in with this on my skin. Little applicator. It reminds me of like the same applicator as like e.l.f. Halo Glow. Kind of apply, do that much, and then we can always add more. It does say concealer plus tint, so we could get some decent coverage from this. Let's see. Just go in with a beauty sponge and blend. Okay, yes, it is actually giving us coverage. Normally tint means not gonna give a lot of coverage, but this is, the color is a little bit off for me, but I think with my neck and when we add concealer, we'll be able to make it work. It does look pretty on the skin. It definitely gives a glow like you can see on my cheeks. It has more of like a radiant finish. The only thing I'm a little nervous about is I do have texture on my skin, and I do feel like this is emphasizing the texture. Honestly, on camera, you might not be able to see it. Up close in person, it definitely is emphasizing my texture a bit more than I would like typically with my other foundations. And a lot of times glowy, luminous products will do that, much more than matte products do. So I'm gonna keep a look on it throughout the tutorial and see how it looks once we set with powder and everything else. I definitely don't love it, but I don't hate it either. I just wish it was a little bit more smoothing on my textured skin. But if you're looking for a skin tint that actually gives a lot of coverage, this is going to give you good coverage. All right, up next we are going to go in with Flower Beauty. This is the Light Illusion Full Coverage Concealer from Flower Beauty. And the shade I have is L5 Ivory. This is Drew Barrymore's beauty brand. I was gonna say Gwen Stefani. No, it is Drew Barrymore's beauty brand. Now, I wanna tell you guys a little story about this brand. Oh, this concealer is a little light. We are just off in the shades here, but Flower Beauty is actually, out of all of these, pretty much the only one that's coming in at a drugstore price point. That is something that I realized when I was pulling products to do this video, is almost all celebrity beauty brands are more expensive. Like they're at a more high-end price point. Flower Beauty is drugstore price point, which is awesome. Used to be able to get them in store at Ulta and also at Walmart. I don't think they have it in store at Ulta anymore, but I know you can order it off their website. But a lot of their products are really nice and affordable. I love, they have a blush. They're called like their Flower Pots blushes. Those are beautiful. Oh, and this is giving coverage, honey. Jeez. They're not kidding when they say full coverage. I do feel like it dried quickly because I was blabbing on, and I probably shouldn't have done both eyes at once. Like you gotta blend this kind of quick. All right, but she's still blending. Definitely giving us full coverage. But one thing that I wanted to say about this brand, not only do they have good products at affordable prices, but I went to, this was probably going back a couple years ago now at this point. They had an event in New York City that they invited me to, so I went in. It was like a dinner sort of event. And I did not expect that Drew Barrymore was even gonna be at the event when we went there. Like I figured it was just gonna be like the brand team and we would get to like, you know, see some of the new products that they came out with and whatever. And when I got there, Drew Barrymore was there, which was really cool. And she was the nicest celebrity I have ever met in my entire life. So if that makes you wanna try her brand a little bit more than maybe some others, just a personal experience that I had, because with celebrities, obviously you're never gonna really know what they're gonna be like in real life. I have had the opportunity to meet quite a few celebrities, which is cool, like throughout my career. And by far, hands down, Drew Barrymore, nicest celebrity I have ever met, was literally the nicest human being, could not have been nicer, and literally just made you feel like a friend, like just such a warm person, which always sat with me very well. Just a very nice human being. Just a little personal story that I had. All right, up next for contour, we're gonna be going in with Give Beauty. So this is Gwen Stefani's beauty brand. I think that's why I was thinking Gwen the last time. This is Gwen Stefani's beauty brand. This is their Pick Me Up Cream Contour and Powder Bronzer Duo. With Give Beauty, for me, I'm going in with the cream first. I feel like they are hit or miss. There are products from Give that I really like and then other ones that just don't work for me. I know they initially launched with their lipsticks because Gwen Stefani's kind of iconic for her red lips, and I really liked their lipsticks. Still do. The one, it's like Original Formula, I think is the name of it. It's a red. I use that one all the time. Those I really like. This cream bronzer is nice, but then there's been other products from them that I just don't love. They're definitely a newer brand, so I want to see more as they continue to grow. But yeah, hit or miss, I feel like would be the best way for me to describe my thoughts on the products that I've tried from the brand thus far. And also, you guys, with these celebrity beauty brands or any celebrity beauty brands, leave your thoughts down below too. If you want to leave like a little synopsis, which ones are your favorites, which ones did you try that you just didn't like, you didn't think were worth it. I would love to chat in the comments about that. All right, up next we have another brand that I've never tried before that I'm very excited. So this is Florence by Mills. This is brand new product from them. This is their Cheeky Pop Blush Stick. The shade that I have is Magic Maria. So this is Millie Bobby Brown's beauty line. I am going to completely make a dumb statement that people will probably be like, what rock do you live under? Because I know that she's famous. I don't know what exactly she's famous for. Like, I know her name. I think she's an actress. But until she created a beauty brand, I didn't know much about her. That was like my first introduction to her, is when people were talking about her beauty brand, because obviously I'm always like looking at stuff that's going on in the beauty industry. So I do not believe I've tried any products from this line. I've obviously seen them, but I don't think I've actually tried any of them. So this is the first one. It's a little blush stick. It reminds me a lot of the Pixie ones. They look almost identical, honestly. I'm gonna just like go on my cheek with it. Ooh, okay, pigmented. So I didn't know if it was gonna be like heavily pigmented or like lighter. I'm gonna go in and blend that. Okay, I mean, it's blending, but it's not like the creamiest blend that I've ever had in my life. So I wouldn't recommend swiping it on like I did. With these, I feel like it's so easy to think to do that. With this one, I am able to blend it out with my brush, so it will blend, but I think it'll be easier if I just go like this, get some on my brush, and then tap, so you're just tapping and blending at once, and that's giving me more pigment doing that anyways. These are very pigmented. You can see the side where I just went in with the brush, a lot more pigmented than the other one, than this side, so I'm gonna just kind of try and even them out. These have a pretty matte finish to them. They don't really have much of a sheen or anything that I'm seeing. I feel like not bad, but not like amazing. I'm just gonna try and blend it out a little bit more. They could definitely be creamier and blend better. They may have other products that are better too. Again, this is my only introduction to the brand, so let me know if you guys tried their products, if you have a favorite and I can try it, but this one is like, okay. I'm not gonna be chomping at the bit to use it again, but nonetheless, still a pretty product. Gave me a pretty pop on my cheeks. Okay, up next for powder, we're cheating a little bit, but not really, because I need to give love where love is due. We're gonna use Fenty again. We did use them for primer. Like I said, I have 2 products for Fenty. This is the Pro Filter Instant Retouch Setting Powder, and in my opinion, this is one of the most underrated products. Fenty comes out with a lot of products. A lot of them are a lot of people's favorites. I just dumped like so much of this on the ground. Oh my goodness. No, I'm mad at myself. Okay. Hang on, let me clean this. Okay, what I was saying is Fenty has a lot of products that are like, you know, become super viral and very popular. This one I feel like does not have the virality and the popularity that it should. It's so good. I'm using it in the shade Butter and it like instantly brightens the under eyes. It sets and blurs, but it doesn't dry your skin out. And it has a really nice like light scent. Normally I prefer that my products have no scent at all. This Fenty scent I love. It's like very light, almost like baby powder, but it smells good. So I like get excited to smell it when I use it, but it's also just a really nice powder coming from somebody who has dry skin. This is one of my favorites and I feel like it deserves more hype, you know? Like Fenty gets a lot of hype, but this powder specifically, like justice for this Pro Filter powder, because she is good. All right, now that we are nice and set, let's jump into the eyes. Now, this is gonna be a little controversial. We have REM Beauty. I think it's REM Beauty or R-E-M, because there are like periods in between each, so R-E-M, REM Beauty, whatever. Ariana Grande's makeup brand. I have tried some of their products. This palette in particular, I have not tried. This is the Principessa palette, and the color story is definitely one that I would like, so I figured we could use this today to do our eye look. While we chat, gonna go in with this shade right here first. REM Beauty to me is a brand that I thought had so much potential, like could have been just like Fenty or Rare Beauty, because Ariana Grande is obviously a mega star, so absolutely has the power to be really successful. Any product I've tried from REM Beauty, I just kind of was always like, you know, like there's no product that really spoke to me from any of the ones that I've tried. I haven't tried a ton, but I wanna say I've tried like at least 5 or 6 products from REM Beauty, and all of them have kind of just been like, to me, you know what I mean? Nothing was super special about them. The packaging is kind of boring in my opinion. Like I feel like it just could have been done differently and like a lot cooler and could have just been different. I don't know. I feel like it leaves more to be desired. And I don't want to seem like super negative or anything like that. I'm sure there are people out there that love this brand and it's their all-time favorite brand and every, you know, product they use is from them, and that's totally valid. To me, it just, I felt like it could have been a lot better than it was. Definitely want to see what they do in the future. I thought I saw something, gonna go in with this like bronzy shade. I could be totally wrong, but I thought I saw something that like Ariana Grande was like taking over REM Beauty or something like that. So we might see, you know, changes or a rebrand coming, because I know it's owned by, or was owned by Forma, who owns Morphe and some other brands. But I think I did see somewhere that like Ariana was taking back REM Beauty or something like that. I don't remember exactly, so I could be wrong, don't quote me, but we may see more from REM Beauty in the future, or maybe just like a difference. So I'm excited to see, because I feel like it could be really good and be a really cool brand. So we will see what the future holds for them. But I do like this little eye look. I think it came out pretty. Up next for mascara, we have Rare Beauty. I can't believe I made it this far in the tutorial without using Rare Beauty. Like I said, or I think I said in the beginning, Rare Beauty is probably, if I had to pick like my favorite celebrity beauty brand, it would be Rare Beauty. Definitely between Rare Beauty or Fenty. But I think Rare Beauty takes #1 spot for me and Fenty #2, but I love them both. This is their mascara. We are gonna use one other product from Rare Beauty in the video today too, because I wanted to use like my 2 favorite products from the brand. But this mascara is really nice. I really like a lot of their products. Their bronzer stick I love, their primer, like the glowy primer, really good. Obviously the liquid blushes that are like crazy viral. They have a lot of really great products. Also really like the new brow products that they came out with. Those are really good. So they consistently make products that really work for me, that I use all the time, that I know that I can trust. I feel like it's a very well thought out brand. It's not just like Selena Gomez slapping her name on a makeup brand. Like I feel like every product is really well thought out and really good. So I personally would give them a solid 10 out of 10. Okay, moving back into the face. This one I wanted to include. I feel like, to me, Makeup by Mario is 1000% a celebrity. Like he is a celebrity makeup artist, probably like the most famous celebrity makeup artist. I don't know that I want to put that label on it, but to me, he's a celebrity. So I'm including him in this. His brand is another one that I think is incredible. Obviously, he is a makeup artist himself, so I wouldn't expect less from him, but this product I love. This is the Soft Sculpt Bronzer. I use this every single day, shade medium, to sculpt and bronze my face. I also really love his new cream blushes. Those are really good. His brow gel is one of my favorites. He has a lot of really, really great products, so wanted to include him in this because I think his beauty brand is really, really good. And you can definitely see and tell that like he put thought and effort into the products, so love, 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 love that. Up next, we have Haus Labs. So this is Lady Gaga's beauty brand. These are her newer blushes. I have this one in shade Watermelon Bliss. It is like a bright, bright color, but it actually goes really well with the cream blush that we used. So they recently went through a rebrand. This is like the new packaging and stuff. It is really, really pretty. I love it. I initially, when they launched like a long time ago, and I think when they initially launched, they just had their website and Amazon were the only places that you could get the product. And I loved her lip products, like the lip liners and the lip glosses. And I don't think they have them anymore, like not the exact same ones that they had when they first launched. And I loved them. So I really hope they bring them back, especially the glosses. They were so good. This is such a pigmented blush. I'm trying to go in with like the smallest amount, but it's just crazy pigmented, so it's not really working. So I would love to see them bring back the lip glosses and the liners from their like initial launch, because I still use them and they're probably expired at this point because I've had them since the initial time when they launched on Amazon. But since they did like the relaunch and the rebrand, the foundation, I really like. I haven't tried a ton of the products. The blush, I do like. It is just crazy pigmented though. So you need the smallest amount of this. Like this blush will last you for the rest of your life, literally. I'm gonna like blend it out a little bit more. She has new highlighters that I wanna try too that look really pretty, but I feel like Haus Labs could be like following in the footsteps of Rare Beauty and Fenty. In my opinion, I feel like it could be just as good. It is, again, not a newer brand because they have been around for a while, but they're newer to their relaunch. And I wanna see like more products that they create. I know she just announced a concealer, so I really wanna try that. But I do definitely like the brand and excited to see more stuff from them. Okay, now y'all know for highlight, I had to use the Rare Beauty. This is my favorite Rare Beauty product. This is the highlighter in the shade Mesmerize. These are so pretty. Ugh, just like absolutely stunning. They're blinding, but they don't emphasize texture. They are just so pretty. You can't go wrong with them. They have a couple different shades, but this one is like my personal favorite. Just absolutely stunning. I use this all the time. I'm actually gonna put it in my inner corners too. I like to use it there to like open up and brighten the eye, and a little bit beneath the brow bone, but such a good highlighter, 10 out of 10. If you can only get one Rare Beauty product, I would tell you to try this one. Okay, now for lips. Did you guys think I was forgetting about Miss Kylie Jenner? I feel like Kylie Cosmetics has gone through like ebbs and flows. When they first launched, they were like insanely popular. You couldn't get your hands on anything. Everything would sell out. I tried some stuff when they first launched. I wasn't like overly amazed with it, but I didn't think it was like the best products I've ever tried. Now the products are definitely more accessible. I know you can get them at Ulta. I haven't tried a ton of her products. I do like her lipsticks. This shade I haven't tried. It's an older one. I think they still have it. It's the shade Fall in Love. She has another more pinky nude one that I like, but I wanted to try like a new one that I haven't tried before. So this is more of like a fall sort of color. We're honestly doing a very fall makeup look, so it's appropriate for fall coming. This is actually very pretty. It's a matte, but it's creamy and very pigmented. I'm really glad that I tried this shade because I really like it. I feel like it's a perfect kind of like berry shade. So that's actually really pretty. I like this a lot. I know a lot of people hate on the Kardashians. I'm definitely not a Kardashian hater. Like I said, in the first few launches of her products, I wasn't like, oh my God, amazed with it, but the lipsticks I really like. All right, and last but not least, for gloss, we're gonna use a gloss from Treslúce Beauty. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I think I am. This is Becky G's makeup line. This is in the shade Lips Be Like. So I'm gonna just top that right on top to give us a little glossy, juicy glow. They smell like cotton candy, like really good. But yeah, this is the completed look. We have like a bright look, bright blush, bright lips, but I do like how the final look came out. I hope this was fun for you guys. Just kind of doing something a little bit different. I'll have everything that we use linked down below in the description box if you guys want to check that out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye.